B2, capital G here. Got some machine mayhem for you guys to check out. Two machine decks will step into the ring, but only one can leave with a victory. We got Ancient Gears down at the bottom, which I would say is your prototypical, it's kind of like a machine cheese OTK deck. Can be, I guess, comparable to something like Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragons are really good and powerful when they go second, very similar to Ancient Gears. They got so many powerful fusion monsters that can OTK your opponent. Then we got Rank 10 trains at the top with the new support, which I think before the new support, Ancient Gears, or excuse me, Rank 10 trains were more of kind of a grindy deck, Cleafort style, as it goes from like machine archetypes, because, you know, Dora can sit on that 4,000 booty and be unaffected by stuff and have disruption. But now that they have their new Dreadnought Rank 11 tank, yeah, I kind of feel like they should be a cheese deck now because this baby can attack multiple times and it's like 6,000 attack when it detaches a material. So yeah, they'll probably both end up being cheese decks now. So let's see exactly what's going to happen. I believe Ancient Gears are going to summon Gearframe. Pitch Terraforming for the fusion, activates fusion, goes for Howitzer, does a little bit of burn damage, 1,000, and the train player doesn't really have much going here. Summons Ruffian Railcar and says, I see your burn damage, and I'll do burn damage myself. Doesn't answer the Howitzer because it doesn't have enough attack. Howitzer is going to burn a little bit more, and I believe now you're going to see a rank 4 and after the Iron Call. Now this was interesting. He summons the Dreadnought Dreadnoid, the number 27, decides not to attack the Howitzer, which obviously gives it the opportunity to do more burn damage during the next turn. But I think this was weird. I just wonder why he didn't attack, especially because if this card destroys a monster by battle, you can rank it up into something like Great Magnus, which is just obviously pretty cool, but doesn't do it for some reason. Maybe he thought he was being baited or something like that. Howitzer says, I'm just going to keep on burning, and now he changes his mind, says, you know what, I will go ahead and attack, and I will rank up into Great Magnus. Now, the Ancient Gear Wyvern is going to get a couple of searches because he searched Ancient Gear box, so that's pretty good, and I think once he detaches the Ruffian Railcar, detaches the Ruffian Railcar to send Wyvern back to the deck. I kind of feel like both players are okay with this turn because Ruffian Railcar is going to float. And I think that having a Great Magnus is a position that most decks would want to be in. But the problem is, his opponent says, I see your big-ass unkillable boss monster, and I raise you my unkillable boss monster. Ancient Gear Chaos Giant hits the field, and I think this was kind of troll. I don't know if he was drunk dueling or what. He goes into battle phase. He flips over skill drain. He's like, Cap G, he won't even see the skill drain coming. The problem is, yeah, Ancient Gear Chaos Giant is completely unaffected by spells and traps. So this actually does literally nothing. I don't know why he used skill drain. He just wanted to take that 1,000 damage. Maybe he's trolling, but he's gonna stop trolling here. Activates Magnet Reverse to get the Great Magnus back, and then goes for a Kaiju. He's going to attack over his Kaiju, then activate Special Schedule to get the Kaiju back. And I was like, okay, that was actually a pretty decent play, not bad. But his opponent says, you ready for round 2, bro? I got this. He's going to go Overload Fusion for the second copy of Ancient Gear Chaos Giant. Now, this time it actually will be negated. I believe that this is the old school Genzo versus Skill Drain ruling, where whatever card is on the field first basically wins. If Skill Drain's already active, you basically are affected by traps at that point. But if your Ancient Gear Chaos Giant is on the field first, then you're not. And he is going to go ahead and try to attempt to run over the Kaiju, but that Signal Red, man, that Signal Red stops him, and you guys knew it was only a matter of time before some Luxac cheese stuff happens, and I have no idea to this day why Konami put this card at semi-limited status. If only it did the entire field, this guy might have actually been safe, but look at this amount of damage that this guy can put out in one turn because of Limiter removal. People don't realize this card was limited to 1 for like 16 years, and then just recently Konami's like, yeah, we need more OTKs in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go ahead and put that card at 2, and that is the end of the duel. If he would have been able to survive somehow, he would have been able to summon the God card, but it wouldn't have had an effect. So I'm really not sure that would have been, like, Spear Mode, I don't think would have even did anything because it would have had any effect. Not to mention, people do run Link monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that nice little machine sack duel. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already. Turn on that notification bell for daily videos and check out these other videos I know you'll enjoy.